recorded when it is received, which is normally when the note matures. However, we earn that interest on those notes day by day, so we have the right to, we have to show it as income day by day, right, or month by month. So actually, if those people have a note out with us, we've earned the income, or interest income on that note if the time has passed. Okay. It goes under unearned income. No, it goes under accrued income. There should be a spot on there somewhere. When we won't actually see it until we go to the next chapter to see the statement, though. It should be on there, though, somewhere. Accrued, prepaid, unearned, yes, unearned, but actually unearned income or deferred exists when we receive, when cash is received. No, the unearned income is when they pay us before we actually do the job. No, this part we just talked about was we've earned it. Accrued means that we've earned it. Unearned means, and this is the amount of the interest formula that we've earned on that account. That note's receivable. We've earned it per the month. Been out. Okay. So for accrued interest, we're going to debit interest receivable because we hadn't received it yet, and credit the interest income because we have earned it, even though they hadn't paid for it. Okay. Unearned or deferred, and here's the kind of things that comes in on. This is where they're covering your rental. Is they paid in advance, right, for something that they haven't received yet. So we haven't earned it yet, but they paid in advance. So the money's there. So on subscriptions, a real good example, you go and pay for your subscription of your magazine for the year, but you don't get, you start getting the magazines month by month. So only as those magazines come to you is that income earned.
That would also work the same way as prepaid like insurance, right? It's like if you pay for 3 years.
Yep, actually it does.
Because if you pay 3 years,
Any of these,
you've
right.
only used a year of it, there's 2 years
Left. It actually is the same principle behind your rental, prepaid rent. Prepaid. If you pay your legal fees in advance and then use them, any kind of fees that you prepay and then you start using the services, they start charging off against it, but you don't earn it until you perform the service. Or they've stayed in the rental building, or you've gotten the magazine. Okay. Or use the advertising. We probably jumped too far ahead. We put it over there on that other one. It should be on this. Okay. I gotta go back and change that slide. Anyway, our worksheet, and the adjusted trial balance section is where, you know where that is. That's the third one where you combine your adjustments with your trial balance in the beginning. Exactly. It's going to be done the exact same way. The only thing different is, notice that when we combine the two columns down on your income summary,
they don't add.
right, it goes straight across with both numbers. That's the only exception to your rule. Okay, so you're going to take both numbers across. That's the rule. Right. You just show both of the adjustment amounts going across.
What line is income summary? What line number?
Let's see. Line number. Where is it?
28. I got it.
You got it? I don't see it on here. Am I not far enough down? Is there a page 2? There is on yours, but not here. Okay.
Okay, so the debit and credit just follow over from the adjustments to the trial balance, the adjusted trial balance to the income statement?
Okay. shows up right in your book. It just goes straight across, right? This is
Both
not
sets of
adjusted.
numbers.
Yeah, this picture they've got here, then both sets of numbers goes across, and that was then. Right. Then when you go ahead and combine these and come up with your adjusted trial balance figures, right? Then you transfer the part that goes to the balance sheet columns, and the part that goes to the income statement to the income statement column. And in this particular example picture, they didn't show you the top part here. They're only starting with the sales amount. So they're showing you the amount of this income of your worksheet starting with line 29, right?
What page are you on?
412. This picture up here is showing you starting with your sales number, because everything from sales on down goes to the income statement column, right? Okay.
Okay, I'm on.
Just don't look at this one. Okay. Look in your book. Just look in your book to see what goes across, because I don't like the way they presented that.
Okay.
So what happens is once you get your adjusted trial balance part, everybody see that on page 413?
Yeah.
Okay, everything down to the drawing account goes into the balance sheet section, right? Everything below that, starting with income summary account, all the rest of the accounts go into the income statement column. Has to do with income. Does everybody see that? It's a temporary account that's used only during closing.
So it goes from the drawing account to the interest expense account.
The drawing account goes on the balance sheet, right?
No, it goes to the income
Everything that has to do with equity goes to the balance sheet. Okay. So, lines 1 through 27 are transferred over to the balance sheet column.
So even though that is temporary,
It's being used to figure income, right? Yeah. So, since it's being used to figure our income, we use it. We're going to take that across too. So it's included in the lines 28 on down go under the income statement columns, because it has to do with figuring income. Because what that gives you is the amount that came out of what was in the beginning inventory used. You'll see how we use it when you get to the next chapter and start doing the statement.
yeah, 'cause it doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
No, it won't make a whole lot of sense right here, because from when we go to do our statements that are broken down into parts, you'll be looking on here and pulling out those figures. So, is that clear, Jimmy? Did you find it?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So I think we're about done. There it goes. Yeah. So that's all we're doing in this chapter, is just figuring out what goes across to complete your worksheet. Okay? What I want you to do, this will be good practice, is you're going to do a worksheet. You're going to do, you got a whole week to do it, or almost, yeah. Yeah, we don't stop. We can't stop. Just do it before Wednesday, Thursday. We're going to do problem, which is prepare the trial balance section, enter the adjustments, complete the worksheet. We're going to do problem 12-4A.
On page 423.
Yes. On page 423. And it actually goes on to 424. Let me put that up. Hang on. Let me put it up so that everybody can see it. Okay. Well, it's got more counts, right? We got more counts. Just take it one step at a time. Don't panic over it. telling you whether they had a debit or a credit balance, normally you have to figure that out for yourself. So you know, you put it in the right column on your worksheet. We're doing problem 12-4A. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to put all your amounts in the trial balance section, right? That's that first column. They've got everything here for you. If it doesn't show anything, you just leave it blank on the thing. Go on down, put everything in. Then on the next page, on page 424, they give you your adjustments, so that's what you're going to do in your adjustment section. And then you're going to carry it across. It's straight. It's not hard. Just combine it and you just go straight across. It's just got words, right? It's just got words, that's all. Worksheet. If I were y'all, I'd just print the worksheet blank out of the thing. I've got some back there if y'all want them, but yeah, it's just a form. Just all you'll need is a worksheet, and because that's all we're doing. So if you go to the content module, there'll be a blank. It's got all the columns. There's not an extra column. Worksheet blank, I think is what it is. Look under forms. Well, that's what we have now. Yeah. They just call it that. I don't know why they suddenly started calling it 10 column, but
No, it goes from worksheet to a
10 column worksheet. Okay. It's the same thing. We've always had adjustments.
So we go to open or print out a blank worksheet.
Yeah. Which will be good because it's all on one page. Makes it easier to do.
Okay.
Actually, Jimmy, I had sent you all the forms, so you may have one if you want to use the one out of the book. The rest of them were here. I mean, I've got them back there if y'all want to use that one, but it's in 2 pieces. So it's easier. I think it's easier to use the one on one page.
I do too.
Yeah. So if you want to, you can get one and paste it in. Okay. So anybody got any questions? Well, look, we don't have